guys, welcome back. Today I'm doing a demonstration. I'm just going to do a get ready with me using my Artis makeup brush set. This is the 10-piece set. I bought it from Net-a-Porter about 2 months ago and I did an unboxing of this product, and I asked if you wanted a demonstration / review and you said yes, that's what you're getting. This is what they look like. You would have seen it in my unboxing. Some people say these are copied design from Korean makeup trends, but apparently King Henry VIII and stuff, that kind of time period, these were the royal like brush style that they used in the courts and things like that. So a bit of interesting makeup history for you there. One of the original MAC cosmetics creators gave new life to this brush concept. This brush set was like $400, but I don't think that's that bad considering you get 10 brushes. That equates to like $40 per brush, which is pretty standard for high-end brushes. I mean, when you see the number 400, it does freak you out. So I'm going to start out by applying my La Prairie foundation, the Skin Caviar foundation that I did a review on. I still love this foundation. So here I'm going to use the second largest brush. It's the Oval 8. Here it is compared to the Oval 10. I think the Oval 10 is a bit too big to use on my face. So this is my preferred foundation brush. Just look how quickly and easily it blends in. I think if you get like one brush, I think this would be one of the ones I would recommend. It is so soft and so swift at applying product and leaves the most perfect result. I love it. Something that I don't like about these brushes is that they're rubberized on the handle. I mean, it's good so you've got the grip, but they get really dirty, kind of like NARS packaging, so you probably have to keep cleaning it. Something that I quickly want to mention is that I also went on Net-a-Porter and purchased the brush cleaning pad. This is a total waste of money in my opinion. I bought it so that I could figure out if it was worth anything. It's like this really heavy duty kind of compact thing with a cloth, fiber cloth over a piece of plastic. That's what it looks like. So you can take it off. So you can buy replacement things. I mean, it's not too bad. It was just that this is fucking $80. Oh, how do you shut it? So like you're meant to be able to replace it. I mean, you should totally just buy the cloth. Don't buy the metal thing. I didn't realize that. I thought it would do magic things, but it doesn't really. Like what you're meant to do is you just rub the bristles over this fiber cloth and it's meant to pick it up, but I found that even doing this doesn't like fully clean it off as you would expect. Like if I take blush cleaner on a cotton pad, there's still a decent amount on there. So now moving on to eyebrows, I'm going to use brow pomade. I'm just going to take the brush in the lid to pick up product that I've got in the lid, and then I'm going to use little strokes to fill in my brows. And I actually really like this for brows. You won't get a really sharp like Instagram brow effect no matter how hard you try, but it makes a really beautiful natural brow. I love it. Can you see how I kind of stuffed up this eyebrow, went a bit out of the lines? I'm going to use the Circle 1 brush. This is a flat top little circular brush. I'm just going to take some concealer and use that around the edge of the brows. I really like this for concealer. Okay, so let's just test out the pad C. Just rubbing backwards and forwards. Didn't all come off, as you can see. I mean, what do you expect? This is meant to be a treated like fiber cloth. A lot does come off, but then if I use makeup remover on a cotton pad, actually that did take heaps off. Huh, okay. I eat my words, the fiber pad works. Some's probably coming off there, but that's impressive. I mean, that was gelled eyebrow stuff. Well, I'm embarrassed that I hated on that. Gonna do a quick eyelid look with the Eyes Are the Window to the Soul palette by Stila. Gonna take the matte shade and put it all over my lid on the Oval 4. I don't like this brush because, for this purpose I mean, because it's convex, so it's curved that way, and my eyeball's also curved that way, so really it's kind of difficult to hit your whole eyelid simply. As you can see, I kind of have to move it around a lot rather than sweep it over a couple of times like I would with because I would normally use like a big fluffy brush. I'm then going to take the Oval 3 brush, which is this one. I'm just going to take this bronzy brown, mix it with this more taupey brown. Because of the shape of this brush, it just fits perfectly into the dip of my crease, so I really like it for working in the crease. As you can see, it just kind of sits in there really snugly, and then you can just go backwards and forwards to work it in. I'm just going to take this shimmer and pop it on the lid. I'm going to use patting motions for that because again I'm hitting my eyelid and that's like the same shape as the brush, so it's kind of difficult to get that on there. But popping some browns under the eye and then connecting it through the socket. Just using my finger to make sure I've got the product on evenly. Then I'm going to take my Bobbi Brown Kajal liner just at the edge there. And then with the Linear 1 again, bring that in and soften it out. Bit of concealer for under the eye. It's like impossible using that linear brush to get a proper flick, so I definitely have to use concealer to make it more sharp. And then I love the Oval 6 for under the eye buffing and contouring. This is Dior Show Mascara. Now the fun part, let me zoom you out a bit. The fun part with these brushes is contouring. It just makes it so easy. So I'm gonna take my contour stick from Smashbox under my chin. I'm gonna do light contouring because I'm pretty pale right now. This brush, the Oval 6, if you're a contour fiend, you definitely need this. Just watch. Using a really light hand, all blended. Normally it takes a fair bit of elbow grease to blend this stuff properly, but I think because the bristles are just so densely packed. And this, just watch this. Oh Lord! Contouring done. But I'm going to do my nose contouring. Just a really small amount. God, nose contouring is just the worst. I hate it. I'm just showing you because it's pretty epic with this. And then of course I would use the Oval 3, which is the smallest oval brush. Just look at this. Clean the brush off so that I don't keep putting too much on. Then I've got the Smashbox highlighter stick. I'm going to take that medium one. Sorry, it's called the Oval 4, this one. Blend all of those in. And then going to take, this product is called Studio 10 Youth Lift. Just buffed some on the back of my hand and then I'm going to pat it using that brush up the cheekbone. Now I didn't get to show you what this brush is good for, the Circle 1R, so it's a dome or convexly shaped bristle brush. I did already apply product on my inner corner, but this is such a good brush for the inner corner of the eye and to blend stuff in the socket too. It would be really good for under the eye and everything too. So in fact, let's put something under the brow bone with this. It's good for that. For blush, I'm going to take my Natural Passion Blush Balm from Bare Minerals on the Oval 6. I haven't tried blush with these brushes actually. Usually I would prefer like a more soft brush, but I mean, it does the job fine. It's good to know that the brushes are like multi-purpose. I'll quickly do my lips. That is In the Nude by Essence lip liner. I'm going to quickly powder my T-zone. This is my True Match powder. Just going to put some on. I don't think these are good for powder because, I don't know, you just don't want to be using a dense brush with powder once I've already got like foundation on because it kind of might move it around. I'm going to take my Lancome Juicy Shaker. I'm obsessed with this little thing. This is in the colour Lemon Explosion. Now I'm going to show you me applying some shimmer on the body with this. I'm sorry, I just tied this up. How cute does this look as a dress? It's my Piyamako robe. There is about an 80% chance that you will see nipple in this part of the video. Here we go with the Oval 10 brush. Super good to blend shimmer to the body. So fast and even to apply. I love it. But a bit unnecessary, like not many people would use this kind of brush or product constantly, you know, often. Oh God, you reflect the haters with that. Okay, so there you go. That's my demo of these brushes. I frigging bought these brushes myself. So many people said that I was being sponsored by these. I paid $400 for them. The brand has no idea. Net-a-Porter has no idea that I'm doing a video about this. I really like the brushes. As a rundown, the brushes that I would recommend are probably these four. Oval 8, Oval 6, Oval 4, and Oval 3 I would recommend for contouring and cream product application. I don't think I recommend any of these. Oh hey, I don't think I even used this one. That's terrible. Let me show you how to use that in a second. I love this one for body, but I always apply shimmer to my chest. The last one I used, the Oval 10. I really like the Circle 1 more little concealer type brush, the flat one. And then this little domed Circle 1R I really enjoy. Just quickly, you could use this brush, the one that I didn't even show you, the Linear 6, to like apply contour. You know, you could get really good long lines with that. You could do your eyebrows with it if you want. You can get really well into the socket. I used that the other day to get into the socket. I don't really know what else, like linear stuff. It's probably the most pointless brush out of all of them in my opinion, because it's like a bit too long to do eyebrow stuff, bit thick. Like you could, but you'd come out with like Frida Kahlo eyebrows. But that's the least useful one I've found so far. So yeah, I actually really like this brush set and I'm going to continue to use it. Thanks everyone for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you next time.